Welcome to Battle Truth, in my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markilius, your presiding judge, chairman and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Okay, man, so 40 bars. 40 bars do an interview with Hip Hop Is Real after her devastating loss to Jazz and Official at Summer Impact. And I was disappointed with a few things she had to say. Rather than owning up to her mistakes and her failures, she wanted to put the blame on Ehart. Let me just tell you some of the things she said. Okay. First of all, she said a lot of things. She said Hip Hop Is Real is the only media she rocked with and F everybody else. Right. Why? Because everybody else ain't finna kiss your butt, give you an easy way out, ain't gonna actually address you on the issues at hand that we clearly saw you mess up and do and call it as it is. Well, you're in the wrong field and you need thick skin. Especially, here's my thing. The people who always mess up always got a problem with media. The people who usually always mess up and always on some trash usually always have a problem with battle rap media. But those who do good and those who do well and those who take their craft serious, they rarely have to even worry about what media have to say negative about them. Rarely do they have to even face those type of things. But with that being said, 40 bars, your situation is entirely different. Of course you're going to say that when you already know what's going to happen behind your performance that you did. You know what's going to happen. There's no way that's going to be swept under the rug. And it was a disappointment. It was a disappointment. And it's obvious you didn't even care, man. Like I said, what you did, there's no battle rap forgiveness for it. There's no battle rap forgiveness for it. It was just unacceptable. Then she goes on and say, well, I could have did the third round. I would have probably did 16 bars and I wouldn't have had nothing else to say after that. Me and Ehart, she said her and Ehart is different. They handle things differently. She didn't like the fact Ehart told her on stage, like, come on, 40? Right, after you continue to mess up. You did it in the first round, then you carry it off into the second round and forfeited in the third round. Of course, you got to see how she feeling. Of course, because guess what? Your lack of preparation, your mess ups is actually making her look bad. It's actually hurting and staining her brand, her reputation, her relationship with the URL also. So it's not just you. You also making things bad on her. And that's why she like, come on, man. Why would she say that? She only saying that because she know that y'all already been through this. Why now get here only to mess it up? We done practiced this over and over and over again. Now we get here and just like we did it when we was alone, all you have to do is do the same thing. Now you freezing and choking up when it's time for it to count. So of course she should feel some type of way. Of course it's come on 40. What are you doing? You just messed up our first round this way. Now we going to the second and you destroy that. Only to not want to rap in the third. Come on, man. Like, what am I even here for? What am I even here for? So of course she's supposed to say that. Look, let me tell you something. I thought she took it easy on you. I'm keeping it real. I would have snapped even worse. Like, come on, man. What are you doing, dude? Come on. Really? No, man, don't front me off like this. But that's what she said. Then she goes on a little deeper on the Ehart situation. She said she messed up. This was she was implying. I messed up because I was saying your lines. That's what probably messed me up when it was time to say what I had to say because I was too busy helping you saying yours. That's what she said. She said, so instead of saying, come on, 40, she shouldn't have never said that because she messed up because she was helping her rememorize hers. Right. You would shift that energy. You would shift that energy on that girl. That ain't what I saw. Let me just tell you that. That ain't what I saw. Then she said, as though this didn't have no merit to it. She said, speaking on the third round forfeit, she said when it came to the third round, the crowd was already blaming her. Okay, who else was supposed to got the blame? It's only two of y'all on stage. So who is the crowd supposed to blame when it came down to the third, when you just messed up the first, you destroyed the second, and now you in the third, and he's saying it's on y'all, and you still ain't saying nothing. Y'all negotiating whether or not you're going to wrap the third. So of course the crowd is blaming you. Because they seeing what's happening. They live and direct right there. They hear all the conversations and everything going on. So they know you to blame. They know you the reason behind this. You think they wrong? Okay. If you not to blame for this, 40, please explain to me then who is to blame for this. I'm waiting. If you not to blame for this, then who is? She really want to say Ehart is to blame for this. That's how shifty this girl has become. She really wants to say that this was because of Ehart, even though it's clearly, evidently seen that she the one that did this. She the one did this. Talking about Ehart, she wouldn't have said that to Ehart if it was Ehart messed up instead of her. Because Ehart ain't taking into consideration of maybe my mistake and my mess up is because I was helping you saying your lines. And if I wasn't helping you with yours, I would have memorized mine. Well, how you memorized hers but not yours? That's the ones you should have been worried about. Instead of helping her out with hers, you should have been the one on the receiving end knowing yours. So no, that's not finna. That I didn't buy that not one time at all. So she said the crowd was blaming her as though it wasn't true. Like who else they supposed to blame? Of course they mad. Let me tell you something. A lot of people wanted to see that battle. A lot of people. Let me tell you something. Y'all women don't get that much love as it is. You have no room for error when you're getting them calls and shots. Even Bab said she was disappointed. It was unacceptable. No excuses. Even Bab said that. Come on, man. Stop it. So she goes on to say another person was supposed to have showed up. But that person didn't show up. So instead of them saying 3-4 bars and then end, and then the crowd wondering like what's going on, why they messed up, we just decide to forfeit and let y'all figure out what happened after that. That's so damn dumb. That sounds so stupid. Look, even if the person don't show up and you say 4-6 bars, it's better than nothing. Improvise. You could have said that, then said, hey, our person didn't show up. Or you could have just cut that part out and kept on going. I'm pretty sure whatever prop was coming out, it wasn't going to be that long, and you contradicted yourself. The first time you said you had 16 bars to spit, and after the 16, because the person didn't show up, you probably wouldn't have had nothing else to say, and that probably would have looked like a choke also. Then you said you had 4 to 6 bars to say in the opening set before the prop was the person was supposed to came out to assist y'all in that. Come on, man, get out of here. Let me tell you something. I don't buy that trash. No. Where they at? Where they at? And even if they didn't show up, so in You still got to go. You got paid to do something. Even if you got to do 6, 8 bars, some is better than none. You just don't forfeit and quit. Prove you had some more material. Prove you had your stuff together. Just saying it afterwards sound real good. Sound real good. Sorry, you got to try that on somebody else because that definitely don't work over here. That definitely don't work over here, and I ain't buying it at all. At all. If I paid you for something, I want all mine. I'm just keeping it 100. Then she said something like, they were talking about her figure and shape. And it seemed like the hip hop is real cameraman that was scared to record it. You recording on camera to see the shape, only to not show us shape. Like, who be behind them cameras, man? That dude's crazy, man. Get up out of here with that trash, man. She wearing it for a reason. If she wearing it for a reason, show it. You got the camera giving us some headshots like recording all them other fruity dudes all in her team. Like, get up out of here, man. Get out. No. Nobody want to see them fruity dudes all in the camera. Like, get up out of here, man. Get horrible. Here this girl is on one of the coldest outfits of the night. You scared to put it in the camera view. So get up out of here, man. Oh, these people horrible, man. Anyway, she said, look at my shape. They said I was on dope. Crackheads ain't shaped like this. Y'all know crackheads that shaped like this? And people actually saying, nah. And they actually saying, nah, ain't no crackhead shaped like that. What city y'all in? Where y'all live at? Man, you crazy. Man, I done seen crackheads strap. I wanted to try to wife one before, man. I told that story. She was cold. I'm talking. See, it's a such thing. You ever heard the term functioning crackhead or functioning addict? Those are the ones that's on it, but still function. They still work, still keep themselves together, still keep money. You know what I'm saying? Those are functioning drug addicts. Man, let me tell you something. I done seen some of the baddest coke heads, pipe smokers. Like, dang, she on crack. I couldn't believe it. When I used to sell that dope, I couldn't believe it. I had to watch them smoke crack in front of me because I thought they was the police. Like, ain't nowhere in the world this girl smoking crack. Strapped, fine, still got figure, still riding nice, looking good. Like, what? Come on, man. It was this one girl we used to call her Leah. She was so cold, man. We called her Aaliyah. She looked just like Aaliyah. She was crazy. Tammy was cold too, man. Oh, man. Tammy looked like that girl on, what's that one group called? What's that group called, them girls who sing, play, they gonna play, shot caller, they gonna call. It's 3 of them. They ain't got nothing to do. Players gonna play. Shot callers are gonna call. Haters are gonna hate. You ever heard that song? Anyway, she looked like the lead singer, the like, yeah, 3 of them. What was the lead singer girl? She be on The View now, or what's The View? She be on that one talk show now. What's the show with one of the twins, Tia and Tamara, and then I think they got is that Star Jones? The one with Tia and Tamara, she on there also, huh? It's Tia and Tamara. I know Georgette. What's the name of that show y'all be watching in there sometimes? With, you know, the twins, Tia and Tamara. The real. Yeah, with the ladies talking.
Oh yeah, the real with a what's her name?
Whoopi.
Whoopi Goldberg.
She in that too?
If that's the talk show host with the one that's
Huh?
oh what?
Well, it's the real then. The lead singer of the group on there too. Anyway, you know, I be trying to get down to it. She looked like that. Like I was trying to go with them all. I was trying to get them off that dope to start a relationship. Oh man, I forgot. I gotta find which story I told that on one of the pages, chapters of my life when I talked about that, man. That girl was so cold, she got me out all my dope. she she got me out all my dope, and then took off with the other girls I had. She played me, but come on, 40, get up out of here, man. I don't know where you from, girl. You ain't all that super thick. That ain't ain't nobody on dope could be that thick. Girl, get up out of here. I don't know where y'all from, but listen, I'm trying to tell you, guys who was in the street and played that field know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially when you're dealing with sisters who naturally be thick from birth. Like, get up out of here. No. I'm sorry. No. And y'all co-signed that hip hop is real, man. Get up out of here with that trash. And y'all in New York and Harlem, you ain't finna tell me it ain't no thick, cute crackheads, heroin addicts, coke snorters in New York City. Get the hell up out of here. I ain't believing none of that trash. No. You're not finna get me to believe that. If it's in Milwaukee and Chicago, it's definitely in New York. Then she goes on to say she's not good in face-offs. Look what she say. Remember I told you about them females. At least she admitted this. She said, I ain't good in none of them face-offs. I be wanting to fight for real because I'm an emotional bee. That's what she said. She said, I'm an emotional bee. I'm not good in face-offs. I be wanting to fight for real. Right. This continued to validate why I believe your URL career is basically over until you can get yourself together. Face Off is one of the things they bank on now in going into these events. And everybody have to do them and participate in them. It's not only the URL, it's also Red Breed Entertainment. Only the little platforms you be battle rapping on, they don't really care too much about that. But these major ones now, they getting into big business and they generating big bucks off these trailers and these face-offs because at the end of the day, it counts and people be tuned in to watch them. And if you're going to be called on these platforms, you're going to have to participate in these face-offs. So however emotional you is, you either gonna get it together or you not gonna be participating on these major platforms like that. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody finna change and bend the rules for you. It don't work that way. You have to adjust to the system and how it's moving and rolling. It don't adjust to you. I'm sorry to tell you that. But at the end of the day, come on, man, accept your responsibility, man. That had nothing to do with Ehart. You did that stuff. Don't try to throw that girl up under the bus. Not try to throw her up under the bus. Talking about, well, if that was me, I wouldn't have said, come on, 40. If that was me and she was the one messed up. Yeah, it's easy to say that when you the one that was messing up. It's easy to say that when you the one that was messing up. But I could just imagine if Ehart would have did that all three of them rounds, I could imagine what you, like you said, you are an emotional chick. So what makes you think you would just let that slide and wouldn't say nothing? Come on, I ain't buying that 40. No. I ain't buying it and nobody else is. This your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours, 40. Click the link in the description box. Follow me on Instagram. If you have an Instagram channel, follow me on Instagram. Click the link in the description box. Follow me on Instagram, please. I got a new series coming out called What Niggas Do. And these are some of the things niggas do. They always make up excuses and look for fault and blame in others without looking and correcting the fault and blame that's in they self. And that's real. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Click the link in the description box. Follow me on Instagram.